Hey everyone, my name is Logan. Thank you for coming to the stream if you're seeing this. I'm going to play more Snowrunner. Love the game. Wanted to transition this to a streaming format. If you are watching the VOD or even watching live and you'd like to see the rest of the videos in this series, there are edited videos. You can go to the playlist in the description. Today we are on Smithville Dam. Let me just record locally. And I just need to get some tasks done, need to do some overall good work. So I have my scout vehicles here. My goal today is going to be to basically just get as much done as I can in a couple hours. I want to leave the garage here in the scout vehicle. Okay, here we go. And we've got a lost trailer. All right, what tasks don't we have? We have threatening accident out here, and then we have hungry workers. I think I'm gonna head out by the farm, go up to Bill's house, and then circle back. So let's plot a route. The farm is not too far. If I can remember how to get in there without sinking. We can definitely get hungry workers. For sure. Actually, no. What we'll do is I'll go here. And then I'll go back up to the farm. We'll grab that. And then we'll go up to Bill's house. We'll grab well. I'll grab those 3 tasks and then do them. See where that takes me. I have not played this game in a couple of weeks. I edited a bunch of videos. There was one weekend where I was feeling kind of sick. Couldn't do much other than play Snowrunner, so I recorded like, I don't know, something insane, like 10 hours of gameplay over that weekend. And then those were the past, let's say, 3 videos you've seen. And then I wanted to stream this and see how it does. So already off to a fun start here. I always love how beautiful this game is. Even for an older game, going on, I don't know, 5-6 years now. This game is still breathtaking. You get certain views and vistas at the right angle, and it's fantastic. We're going on a bit of a ride here to pick up some tasks. I like this little Scout 800. It's a nice little truck. Very 1970s. I wonder what model year this is, because it is very 1970s era inspired. Almost overshot it. Had to skid turn there. I've been here like a million times. I don't know why I haven't gotten this test. Threatening accident. Has the whole town gone loony? A driver managed to drop a whole cargo of fuel. Wow. A whole cargo of fuel into the river. I've since fired him. But I've got a bunch of barrels floating around in the river that need hauling out. Okay, I'm going to need to come back with a crane. Probably with the Western Star. Fleet Star with a crane? Very, very unstable. So I'll come back. I'll see if I can do the crane bed combo. Or maybe even just bring a trailer. Or a semi. Let's look at that task, actually. Oil barrels. There's 4. Okay. I could do bed trailer combo. And I know I can get the fleet start. Oh, wait, hold on. I wonder if I should take the Chevy. Yeah. I should probably take the Chevy Scout through here. And then have the Western Star here. All right, here's the plan. Take the Chevy Scout here. Here. Have the Western Star meet it here. And then get the other two, have the Western Star meet. Yeah, that's going to be a two-truck job. I'll do that a little later, though. I'll do that a little later. Because I think I can put some kind of small cargo trailer. Some kind of small hitched trailer on the Chevy truck. And I'll just drag it. Okay, so I think, if I remember correctly... Oh, no, I see it. I see it. So, yeah, I see it. So the entire road to the left is sunken, but this is relatively safe. I should have put a snorkel on this bad boy. This thing needs a snorkel. Yeah, this thing definitely needs a snorkel. And I need to winch it out, apparently. Oh, we're good. We're fine. It's fine. That never happened. You didn't see that. So first one, I got to recover a bunch of fuel barrels. Although, wait, no, I can't use the scout vehicle. I need a truck with a crane. So it's going to have to be the Western Star with a crane, possibly a semi. Hungry workers. Oh yeah, I have hungry workers. I have this one unlocked already. Oh yeah, I was going to go up to Bill's house. That's where I was heading. So I'll grab these few, and then I'll come up with a plan to rescue those fuel barrels. I'll start there. But I want to get a couple of these tasks done. I want to turn the background music up a little bit. It's at 50. Let's take it to 75. I actually quite like the background music in this game when it kicks in. Yeah, this little guy can make it. Where? It's over here. Right? I can do this. Yes, I can. I can do this. Yeah. This truck can handle it. Just cut straight through there. No problem. No problem at all. Nothing could go wrong. Nope. See? We're right there. Just gotta get between the trees. If I was in a massive truck, this wouldn't be an issue. There we go. Tight squeeze, but she'll make it. Sorry about your yard. Sorry about your yard, Bill. Well, well, well. Old Bill Anderson lives out in the woods. He's kind of an oddball, but we try to help him out when we can. Will you deliver everything he needs? Sure. Oh, I've put myself on a stump. One of my wheels has traction. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. So this must be Bill. Well, well, well. What does well, well, well entail? Vehicle spare parts. Okay. So that's service hub, one vehicle spare parts. Literally a scout truck could do this one. Yeah. So I'm gonna divide this up. I'm gonna recover this back to the garage. Whoops. Recover this back to the garage to save time. And then I want to get in this truck. Leave the garage. And I want to track that task. So, well, well, well. Track it. I need one vehicle spare part. So, can I just grab like a little trailer? Or wait. I want to grab like a little trailer. A tiny one. Yeah. Off-road scout trailer. This is perfect. For 3,400? Yeah. This is perfect. So now I think his stuff is at the service hub, right? Well, well, well. Vehicle spare parts. Yes. So his stuff is at the service hub. Yeah, so it's right there to the left. So we'll just stop by the service hub. We'll get one vehicle spare parts. I wonder, I'm going to feel like a massive dope if this can just go in the bed of my truck. I've actually never, I'm still learning. I've actually never tried to haul cargo in this pickup before. But if it has one slot, I'm going to go back and sell this trailer. Because the sway on this trailer is destroying my handling. Let's see. A lot of things this game doesn't really tell you. You just have to sort of try and put it together. That's why for a long time I didn't want to stream this game. I just made a few videos about it, see, and now I'm stuck. If I have to, I can winch the trailer. Nope, nope. Corrected that. Okay. So he needs vehicle spare parts. Oh yeah, my front wheels are absolutely bobbing. Nope, I needed a trailer. Yeah, I needed a trailer. I'm just gonna take the one. Now how am I pulling this? Not bad. I feel like the cargo is heavier than this truck though. Alright, let's plot a solid route to Bill's house. There. I feel more comfortable taking the forest road, to be honest. I don't want to try and take this trailer past the farm. I don't think this truck would make it, but this is an off-road scout trailer. So I'll take the forest road. And then we'll Yeah, we'll use the cut through right there. It's going to be a tight squeeze in some spots, but I believe it'll work. So we'll do that, and then this. I may regret doing this way. I probably should have just brought a regular truck. But hey, it's how you learn. Seems like I need to make slow and subtle adjustments. This is an off-road trailer, though, technically. We'll see how off-road it is. This definitely feels different than just pulling it with a big truck. But I feel like bringing the Fleet Star or the Western Star over here would be excessive. Plus, I want to learn how to get different things done in different ways. I think there's value in trying to achieve everything a certain way. If you look earlier on in this series, a lot of my early game, and I would argue I'm still in early game, but a lot of my Black River gameplay is just me with a sideboard bed frame on the Fleet Star, and that's most of the game. I want to try and do things differently. Oh yeah, the off-road trailer's doing all right. Those tires are... Oh, those tires are legit off-road tires. Okay. Wild. That's pretty sick. I can brute force it out with the winch. I had to yank the trailer over these rocks. Getting this trailer home is going to be a bitch. I'll tell you that right now. And even this is going to be a tough pull. But I'm doing things a little bit of a different way. This mud's pretty deep. But this truck can handle it. That trailer looks okay. It looks like the mud is harder up there. So I'll put it into four-wheel and see how we do. Yeah. Yeah, this terrain is a little bit more permissive. Spoke too soon. Is the trailer caught? Trailer's caught on something. Can I winch it? I can. I think the trailer... Yeah, the trailer got caught on a stone or something over there. I need more raw power. So I'm going to four-wheel drive. Yeah, the trailer keeps getting caught. Is what it is. I'm committed now. I can't turn around. I literally can't turn around with this setup on this trail. So I'm committed to it. I need to be stubborn. I need to be stubborn and just finish this. I probably should have taken the Fleet Star. The Fleet Star with off-road tires and a sideboard bed would have done fine. And I could have taken it past the farm. But you can't really learn the limitations of your equipment until you push things a little bit. Like, I'm gonna need to put the brakes on and winch this. Only way. Will this dead tree be enough? Yeah, trailer's caught. All right, we'll try it to a tree. Yeah, I'm gonna be winching all the way up. I might have to come back here with the Fleet Star. Fleet Star would be a good truck for this. Fleet Star could do it, but I can do it. I'm patient. I might need a truck and a crane to rescue this trailer. Can I brute force winch this out of here? Maybe. Should put the brakes on. Okay, trying this again. All right, brakes on. Am I stuck? Yeah, I'm just stuck, aren't I? I'm gonna have to try and wiggle it out. Yeah, stuck. Okay. I could try and rescue the cargo or rescue the trailer, but this truck is not gonna make it. What happens? What happens if I what happens? Oh, hold on. What happens if I delete trailers? So if I remove that cargo now, can I delete the trailer? I don't know, man. If I recover... Okay, so I need to detach the trailer to recover. I already got myself stuck. Jeez. Okay, and I can't delete the trailer. Can I back up? Can I at least get this trailer home? I can back up. Oh yeah, no problem. All right, so I can get down. I can get down. All right, so I'm gonna plot a route home. So I want to go there, there, and then we're going back to the garage. I'll keep this little trailer. I mean, I feel like it has its uses, so I'll hang on to it. But I need to come back in the Fleet Star. The Fleet Star is the perfect little truck for this job. So what's right? So the trailer's back wheel is caught. Alright, if I winch it here, I can pull it sideways, get it free. Yep. But I don't want to be in the same predicament. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning. I should have taken the Fleet Star. And I actually think for the crane recovery of the fuel that I was looking at earlier, I think Fleet Star is the truck for that. I think Fleet Star is the truck for that. I need diff lock to get through this. Oh, this is rough. I feel like some scout trucks could have handled this. This is not the one. The Chevy is just not up for it. The Chevy is just simply not up for it. I'll come back in the Fleet Star. I'll take the route past the farm. And I'll put the sideboard bed on the Fleet Star. And that's going to be it. Simple. I'll take only the cargo I need. All right, can I... Can this winch to anything useful? Sorta. I mean, I can kind of pull it like that and then get it over. Yes. Yes. Okay. Physics. I physicsed. I was not up for doing that task that way. So actually, going past the farm with the Fleet Star is the best route. There's a weird irony in that. Because I thought this would be a safer, simpler route, and it's clearly not. So I'll bring this trailer home. I guess I could sell it. No, I'll sell it. And if I need another, I'll sell it back. And if I need another one, I can just buy one again. But for now, the only scouts I have is this Chevy 1500, and I have the International Scout 800, which neither of them are up for operations like this. Here's the trailer store. I just want to sell it really quick. I burned a lot of fuel doing that. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, that's better. Alright, I'll put this in the garage manually. Just because it's fun to LARP like that. And then I'll put the crane, I'll put the sideboard bed on the Fleet Star. And we'll head out. I also think the Fleet Star needs new tires. I don't think it has the best possible tires, no. It has all terrains. It has all terrains, and I can put on off-road. I feel like 45 inches are good. What do I have on now? 45 inch. Okay. I don't know what the difference is between UHD 2 and UHD 3, but I'm going to get the UHD 2s because they're cheaper. No, I'll get the UHD 3s. Whatever. I can afford it. Okay, so that's good. And then I need a sideboard bed. Oh yeah, I do have the color mod, which I'm very happy with. So instead of this standard one, I can put on this one. So it matches the paint job on my truck. That's the only mod I'm running. I do not want to do this at night. So we'll wait till morning. I slept in the truck. Waited till morning. This is a regular engine too. I don't think this one has the big engine in it. But we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do with new tires in the regular engine. We're only hauling one piece of cargo. And we have good tires, good suspension, all that. So it should be okay. What's this? Do I have this? I'll tell you right now. This says... Oh, let me select it. More fuel. Do I have that one on my contracts list? I do. Okay. Okay, so he needs vehicle spare parts. Just one. One piece of vehicle spare parts. Okay. And now, I'm not going to make the mistake I did last time. I am going to go past the farm. So here... Here, gotta stay to the right. Here. And there, okay. Try this again. I got the right truck and the right tires. And I'm going the right way. Easy. I probably should have put the big engine in here. You know what? I'll do it now. I'll do it now. Garage is right here. I think the cargo will stay on the truck. Yes, it does. Okay. $7,500. Why? It's worth it. It's worth it having the bigger engine in there. Oh yeah, this is already a little more peppy, already a little more kick to it. As much power to the wheels as we can get. It's worth it because I want my Fleet Star to be as capable as possible. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to be using it as a support truck anytime now, whether it be for fuel or something else. I may also have to use it for the crane recovery. Actually, I think I will use it for the crane recovery. And I think what I'll end up doing is I'll have the Western Star haul like a big semi-trailer, and I'll have this truck be the collector truck. That's probably as good a plan as any. Okay. Alright, I got it. It's here. These tires are doing great in through here. Oh yeah, these tires are awesome. No issues at all. Zero. All right, Bill Anderson. I'm coming. I am getting a lot of body bounce, but I'll manage. Yeah, this was a way better truck for the job. I chose the wrong tool for the job. Because the Fleet Star is just small enough to sort of fit through all these little nooks and crannies. Yeah, it's just small enough to fit through. I want to stay near the edges here. All right, diff lock on. Yeah, we'll make it. I mean, we're sinking. But as long as I don't stop, I'll make it. Okay, we're out of the deep mud. Let's go to all wheel. Bill, you must be a solid guy. You must be a solid guy if someone put in a contract on your behalf to haul this stuff up here. Picked a hell of a spot to be a hermit because it is very difficult to reliably and safely haul cargo up here. Sheesh. I've been promoted to rank 9. Hell yeah. Great job. Time to get to drilling. Okay. Alright, so that one's done. I want to do the fuel barrel recovery. But I think... Is that... Or no, that's a task, not a contract. That's... Is that more fuel? No. It's threatening accident. Truck with a crane. Yeah, it's gonna be the Fleet Star. It's gonna be the Fleet Star with a crane, and then I think what I'll do is I'll have the White Western Star up on these roads, and I'll crane it onto the White Western Star. And I'll bring like a 4-slot semi. So a couple things. I'm going to recover back to save time. I need to put the crane on this truck, which I know I have. And I know you can do crane bed combo on this. I've done it before. Here we go. I swear I had a crane for this. I mean, oh no, I had a different crane. Okay, good. I want a white crane. Okay, so truck bed crane combo is on. And then I want to grab the Western Star, and I want to move the Western Star out first. But sideboard trailer holds what, 2? Flatbed trailer 2. I thought I had a big, I mean, I could buy a bigger trailer. What will I need for this? Will I need 4? 4. So I want a flatbed semi that holds 4. The ramped flatbed holds 4. Step deck semi holds 5. That's 5. Flatbed with 3 axles, 5. Is there anything that would get us straight to 4? Gooseneck semi. That's 6. Super heavy semi. Ooh, sideboard semi. I know I would use this. I'll get this. And then I want to move the Western Star into position first. And then I can if I do this right, I can crane the fuel onto the Western Star and then drive it back. If I do this correctly. So I want to put it in position here on this road, turn it around facing that way. I may be overcomplicating this job, but I want to do it correctly. And I think having one truck collect and then one truck deliver is good. You know, making use of 2 trucks in my fleet in a pretty sensible way, I think. I feel like I say this a lot, but we'll see if I regret this later. I regretted trying to do that run to Bill Anderson through the forest road with the Chevy full of cargo. Whoops, wrong button. Semis are way more preferable to hitch trailers because this is not even slowing me down. I just have to worry about the backside, the rear axle, to make sure I'm not dragging it on anything. How much further down are we going? I wonder if there's a spot over here I can turn around. Because I would like to turn it around. Actually, there kind of is. Yeah. I could reverse in here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this will work just fine. Sorry about your shrubs, whoever owns this property. I'm going to be blocking this whole road for this job. So if I'm going to put this here. Put the brakes on. Stop the engine. Okay, yeah, so the Fleet Star... Yeah, because the Fleet Star needs to make it by this truck and it needs to go down there. So the Fleet Star can go down there, pick up 1. and then go back, go over here, pick up one, and then I can have the Western Star follow too. Okay, so the Western Star is going to hang out here for a bit. So now I want to go back to the garage. And then I want to take out the Fleet Star. Okay, so with the Fleet Star, gonna be heading here, here, this direction. We're gonna do the ones by the farm first, or the ones by the dam first, actually. And there's our Western Star. I'm gonna go down here. I'll go across the stones and grab it, come back up, crane it in, and then we'll have both trucks sort of meet each other here. And then the Fleet Star can go across there. Yep, this will work. This is kind of fun. I have one recovery truck and then one hauler. Because I want to ultimately transition the Fleet Star as a support vehicle rather than a hauling vehicle. Besides, it's not too top heavy. Although, if you've seen my other videos in this series, you know my history of craning. It's not good. It's not good at all. So, this may not go according to plan. And also, this is the better truck for recovery, technically speaking, because it has differential lock. The Western Star currently does not. So, if I have to deal with deeper mud, this is probably the better truck for it, actually. Especially while hauling cargo. And I'll only be hauling 1 or 2 pieces of cargo at a time. Hello, Western Star. Hey, buddy. That's my truck. Mine. These tires should do better since the last time I was down here. And they are. They're doing a lot better. I do have to remember it does get tight in through here. So I want to take it nice and slow. It's alright, it's just a bit of engine damage. It'll be fine. That'll completely buff out. I remember how many times I flipped coming down here with that repair frame when I was trying to get the Western Star that time. I'm getting flashbacks just thinking about it. Okay, there's one. Okay, so we can't go across the stones. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna have to grab this one. And then I'll bring the Western Star back over this way. Yeah. I'll just focus on grabbing this one first. I'm gonna be craning. I'm gonna be craning under these conditions. This seems stable. I'm going to put out the anchors. The brakes are on. And then we're craning. Okay. All right, now let's see. There we go. Now it's up. Just get it back onto the trailer. Nice and easy, swinging it around. Oh, man. The truck is leaning, but it feels stable. Okay, so I wanna lower the crane. All right, we're in. Can I pack it? And then restore the crane. Okay, now I should just be able to back up. Anything I can winch in the back to... All right, that actually kind of worked. Oh, the next one's over there. I see it. Yeah, I can't. That's just a river. I can't get there from here. I'm gonna crane this into the Western Star trailer, and then I'll figure out the next phase once that's done. One step at a time. You do enough little things, and everything is done. You want to make... How you deal with work is you want to make the big things little things. And if you do enough little things, the big things get done. Hey, Nocturnal. Oh, very goated game. I picked it up on sale about 3 weeks, a month ago. I don't know, during a Steam sale. It was on sale with all the DLC and everything. I got it kind of on a whim. Now I'm obsessed. I'm completely obsessed with this game. It is so good. It is such a like fun physics game. Cause you're just fighting physics. That's all you're doing. This game is all just, you're fighting weird physics. Like this. I need to somehow force this truck up this bend without flipping it. Alright, back up a little bit, put the brakes on. Okay, I've got the leverage. I've got the leverage. Western Star could have never fit in here. And I need to get 4 of these. Why am I not tracking? I should be tracking this. Hold on. Yeah. I should be tracking it. It's confusing. Oh, it's insane, and it's challenging. It's very punishing. Like when you mess up, it's very, very punishing. But it's one of those things where when I settle into it, I get in the mindset of like, okay, I can't let this game win now. I cannot let this game win. Okay, there's the Western Star. So the Western Star is up there ready to receive cargo. If I've done this right, so I'm going to pull alongside. And then I want to unpack. Yep, so I've unpacked. I would say I don't need the anchors. But no. I should definitely activate the anchors because you never know. And then I should be able to crane this into the Western Star, yeah? Yeah, okay. So So it's there. And then I want to change trucks for a second. Yeah, I want to change trucks for a second. And then can I pack the cargo in this truck? Yes! Okay. So now I want to change trucks again to the Fleet Star. I want to restore the crane to default. Alright, so that one piece is packed. So now I am gonna bring the Fleet Star down the track first. I'm gonna have it go here. And then I can put the Western Star somewhere here, and I can actually turn it around. So I want to position the Fleet Star here, and then I'll bring the Western Star over behind it in a minute. Because the Western Star is a little bit more logistically challenging for how I'm using it right now, because I'm going to need to turn it around. And it has that 5-slot sideboard trailer. So that's a challenge. But the thing is, I don't want to do multiple runs, and I don't want to use the Western Star as the collector truck. The Western Star is a good hauler, and it's powerful, but it's not quite nimble enough to be a collector. I mean, it could, and I'm about to flip boyos. Oh, man. Look at me. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. I knew it. I never would have lost. I never would have lost that truck. I'm professional. I 100% meant to do that. I 100% meant to do that. Absolutely. I got to make a mental note when coming down here. Oh, you know what? I don't think the Western Star is making it down here. I actually think the best I can hope for the Western Star is to, like, maybe put it here. Yeah, put it right here. That's where the Western Star is going to live, right here, where my cursor is. Western Star ain't making it. Not with that sideboard trailer. No way. The Fleet Star in an off-road configuration is barely making it. Western Star's not. I don't know if I've ever used this this road before. I wasn't expecting this much mud. I am guzzling fuel. All right, well, I'll get to collecting, and then I'll bring the Western Star over when it's time to load cargo. I shouldn't be in too much of a rush to bring it over because it's not coming down here. There's no way. So there's 2 pieces of cargo I could get over here, I believe. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is how I pulled the Western Star, or this is how I tried to pull the Western Star up. It was crazy. Okay, I got 1 barrel there and 1 barrel there, which means I'm going to have to get those barrels and turn around. Fleet Star is using a lot of fuel, but if I have to, I can refuel it using the Western Star. Okay. So I can cross these stones pretty well. So my first target is right there. This is not bad. Not at all, actually. I worry about anchoring to these stones while recovering. Also, these stones are insane. Look at the body bounce on this. Yeah, I think this is gonna get a little weird. This is gonna get a little weird right here. I think this will work. With my nose in the water, I think this will work. I'm gonna drop anchor. Brakes are on. Do I have the extension on the crane to get that far? And the question is it gonna lean too much once I winch the cargo? Dude, I don't know. This actually is not terrible. Actually, maybe. This is actually sort of going to work. Yep. Okay. Now I detach that. Pack the cargo. Restore the crane, and it's on to the next. Okay, so... is this one. I'm a bit of an idiot, so I'm going to lay down like a pretty good marker trail to here. Yeah, it's that one right there. Okay. We should be able to back straight out of here, turn around. Okay, this is going just fine so far. And then once this is done, I can bring the Fleet Star up the track, and then I can bring the Western Star up the main road to join it. I'm gonna take it nice and easy through here. I think there's sinking sand down here, so I do need to be careful. I remember coming down here with highway tires at one point and sinking, absolutely sinking. But these off-roads are doing pretty well down here. And I still have diff lock and low gear if I need them. I am somewhat worried about sinking into this sand while craning this out. Yeah, I'm like completely sunk. But one thing at a time. Maybe... yeah, dropping the anchors actually lifted me slightly. I'm going to see if I have the crane extension to get this. And if I have to bring it forward, bring it forward. Nope. I think I've got just enough. Up, up, around. You got it, you got it. Oh, you know, oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. We're fine. I just gotta get the winch. Attach it here. Attach it there. Pull. Oh, yeah! I'm the best. I'm the best there ever was. I'm the best there ever was. You see that shit? Oh my god. Incredible. What a save. What a save. Alright, back to the task. What a save. Good lord. Yeah, great feeling, isn't it, Nocturnal? When you get a save like that. Alright, and I'm about to tip over again. Yep, I'm about to tip over again. Okay. I need to bring the truck closer. Yep. So I'm going to restore the crane. Can I back up at all? Okay. Can I winch to anything? Can I winch to anything from the back at all? I can winch there. Okay, that does give me a little bit of traction in reverse because it's taking me out of the holes I've dug. Okay. Can I winch to anything else? Nope, it's just this one dead tree. Alright, I'm gonna do something different. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna go forward. Yeah, I've got the slightest bit of momentum forward. I might have to pull myself out with the Western Star or the Chevy Scout. I could probably bring the Chevy Scout down here and pull myself out. Give myself just enough to pull myself out. Yeah, so let's turn off the engine. Yeah. I'm gonna stop the engine. Turn my lights off. Alright. Yeah, I've gotten myself stuck. I think the Scout would have enough gusto to pull it out. So I'm gonna go back to the garage and I'm gonna go get the Chevy. Yep. So we're gonna go here. And yeah, the Chevy needs to come down. So that's where I'm stuck. So the Chevy is actually just gonna go. So the thing is, the pasta maker, I don't necessarily need to pull the truck out all the way. I just need it to move. I just need the wheels to move. If I can get the wheels to move on the Fleet Star, I'm good. That's all I need. So I'm gonna bring the Chevy down. If I need to bring the Western Star down, like if I need to unhitch the Western Star from the trailer it's on, bring the Western Star down, I will. But I want to avoid that. But you're right, it might not have the torque. Good to see you as always, brother. Hope you're having a good evening. Whoa, frames. I'm gonna try to stay out of the mud here. Because I just need to get the Fleet Star out of the hole it's dug itself into. And I can start the Fleet Star's engine and have it reverse as I'm pulling it. So that'll give me a little bit. It's not like this truck is going to be doing all of the work. I just need to give the wheels a couple inches. That's all it needs. And like I said, if I need to bring the Western Star down, I could squeeze it down. I don't know. See, if I was playing offline, I would have just recovered, but that's not interesting. That doesn't make for a fun stream at all. A fun stream is like figuring your shit out and like dealing with it. But if I was playing offline, I totally would have wussed out and recovered. But that's no fun. And I flipped the Chevy on the way there. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I flipped the Chevy on the way there. Okay. So I'll recover this. And what I want to do is then, yeah, dude, I'll take control of the Western Star and I'll have the Western Star pull it out. So I can, okay. So I want to detach this trailer, start her up, and head down there. Best way down there is, yeah, probably the way it went. So, well, actually, no, hold on. I'm gonna have to bring the trailer there anyway. So I actually do want to hitch up, and I'll bring this over here. I'll unhitch the trailer like right here, right before I turn down onto like the wooded road. And then I want to go here. It's going to be a tight squeeze. It's going to be a tight ass squeeze in through here. It absolutely is. But we'll see. So the Western Star is heavy, but the thing is, it has a wide wheelbase, so it doesn't sink into mud like you would think. I would have rather not have brought it down there, but I don't really have a choice unless I want to recover the Fleet Star back to the garage and forfeit the cargo. So, you know, there's that. And this is not an off-road trailer. Oh, do you know what? I didn't need to bring this all the way down here. Can I reverse it? I'm an idiot. Yeah, I didn't need to... I should not have brought this down here because now I have to reverse it up. And that's going to be a pain. Oh, hello. Hello. Yes. 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 White Western Star. MVP. MVP. Fucking A. Okay, so this trailer is going to hang here. This trailer is going to hang here. I'm going to detach it. And I need to turn this thing around. So I'll pop a quick turn here. I got just enough space to make it. Whoops. Alright, let's see if I can save the Fleet Star with the Western Star. I have no differential lock, so it's risky going down there. But usually the Western Star through raw power can just make it through the mud. Like the Western Star is beefier, it has a higher suspension, higher clearance. So it doesn't dig holes as readily as the Fleet Star does. Because it can basically paddle through these little puddles through complete brute strength. Like, it ain't meant to be down here, but it could be down here because it's so powerful. Just hit the four-wheel drive and forget about it. Now, I don't know if it's going to make the turn. This is the variable. I don't know if it's going to make the turn, but I'll sure as hell try. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Am I caught on a spruce? I'm caught on a spruce. I'm caught on a spruce. Come on. Just gotta get past the spruce. Yes! Lovely. Oh, come on. Caught on another spruce. I think what I'll end up doing is, if I can get the Fleet Star moving, I may recover the Western... I may cheese it a little bit. And I may recover the Western Star back to the garage via recovery. But we'll see. If I can do this without cheesing it, I want to do this without cheesing it. And actually, I think I want to reverse up to the Fleet Star. I think reversing would be better. See, don't stop. If I stop, I'm dead. If I stop, I'm sinking. I'm not stopping. Yeah, no problem. Okay, I want to reverse to the Fleet Star so that I can already be oriented forward and then just pull that baby back. All right, back it up. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this in the morning. I want time to pass. Let's do this at 6. Okay. Good, I can see. Turn the lights off. Yeah, see, the Western Star isn't really sinking because its wheels are so damn big. So, I think I've gone, and its front wheels are still up. I have the all-wheel drive on. Start the engine on the Fleet Star. Oh yeah, she's moving. She's moving. By inches. By inches, we got it. By inches. She is moving. Put her in low gear. Yeah. We're going to blow through a ton of fuel doing this. But the Fleet Star is moving. The Western Star is moving. Come on. Come on now. I am moving so slowly, but I am moving. Can I turn on the winch? Can I winch to anything? I can, actually. Good call. So I can winch this truck. Get its tires up. Come on. I think that's going to be the ticket. I think I need to winch to this dead tree. every so often. Pull the Western Star's wheels out, and then winch the Fleet Star inch by inch by inch. Because we are moving now. I think the Fleet Star is still bottomed, though. Yeah, the Western Star can still move. Yeah, the Fleet Star just sinks. Is the issue here. The Western Star is digging holes, but like it can see the Western Star can rescue itself. But I wonder see, yeah, I almost feel like the Western Star would be better down here. And actually, the mud is not as deep over here. So I think I just found a path. If only I could. Oh, do you know what? Solved. I solved it. You'll see. You'll see what I do. I'm gonna back up here. I want the Fleet Star's back end to be here. Okay, now are both trucks stuck? Maybe. No, not quite. Oh, the Fleet Star is just so sunken. That's a little better. Okay, now it's sort of moving on its own. And I've dug such a huge hole with the Western Star now. I'm gonna change trucks to the Fleet Star. Can this thing move at all? Even with diff lock and low gear and all of that engaged? No. I do not think I have the equipment to do this task yet. No. I do not think I have the equipment to do this task yet. So I'm going to remove this cargo and go do something else because I need a dedicated off-road truck here. I've got two. Yeah, well, everything is too heavy. All the trucks are too heavy. I don't have the right equipment to do it. So I'll come back and do this later. I'll recover everything back to the garage. So there's the Fleet Star. And then I want the Western Star back. I'm playing on normal, so you get free recovery. And what was that? That was threatening accident. Okay, so I can re-roll the cargo there anytime I want. Okay, So let's do an actual contract. We have a materials order. Concrete slab to the warehouse, consumables to the farm, and metal beams. Okay. This is all stuff the Western Star should be able to handle. However, I did leave... Is this the flatbed that I left? No. This is the sideboard. So I want to do this run with this sideboard trailer. So I'm going to go from the garage with the Fleet Star to get that sideboard trailer. And then that's how it's going to start. So we're going to go here. Yeah. Let me plot out. Okay, so we're going to go here, here, here. I need to hook up that sideboard trailer. So that's step one. And yeah, we're doing materials order, so I want to accept that. Because that's 3, 4, 5. I think we have space for everything. Although metal beams may take up 2. So I may come back with the Fleet Star and get the metal beams. I don't know. Where are the metal beams at? The metal beams are all the way at the warehouse. If I need to for the metal beams, I could always go to the trailer store and get like a dolly hitch and hitch that to the existing sideboard semi, but I don't know. Let's see. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. I'm going to pick up the trailer and get them done. Should be able to grab the trailer and then backtrack. Because the service hub is just to the left of the garage where we're just coming from. The service hub is that red building back there. And this is mostly highway. So the Western Star can take it. What the? Okay. Watch out. I'm a bad driver. I'm a bad driver in real life too. Shit. And Deposit Maker, you played Forza with me. You know how I drive. It's not good. It's not pretty. Four-wheel drive cranking. Yeah. Yep, I hit things. I hit things. Okay, so the hitch is in this direction. Interesting. This is going to be an interesting turnaround. And I don't want to put my nose in the ditch. So this is going to be a bit of an Austin Powers maneuver, although it wasn't that bad. Now I've just got to guide it in backwards. Oh, and the oil is in there. I can delete them. I can delete them. Remove cargo. Yoink. Okay. So actually, I can stop by the farm first. Although, wait up a second. No, I'm not gonna stop by the farm first. That makes no sense. Service hub, turn around at the service hub. Do the farm and then go around. Yep. That's what we're gonna do because we're already facing this direction. So I'll go to the service hub. Yeah. This sideboard trailer is long. It has 5 slots though. That's really good. It was just in an inconvenient place because I wasn't able to finish that last job. I bottomed out. Shit. Luckily, repairs are free on this difficulty. I'd be screwed if they weren't, because I bang up my trucks constantly. Wait, am I supposed to get stuff? So this is materials order. Husky forwarding. No, concrete slabs there, consumables, metal beams. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Hold on. I'm such an idiot. Service hub is the destination. So if service hub is the destination, I need concrete slabs to the service hub. Concrete slabs live in the warehouse. Okay. So I take this. So I need to turn around. Take this across the dam. Oh yeah, and we're going a long way to the warehouse. Okay. That's doable. But I need to go to the service hub and turn around. Surprised I have a license. Yeah, me too. I'm surprised they passed me all those years ago. And even when I moved from Connecticut to New York, they were totally cool. They were like, "Yeah, cool. You can drive. You're fine." It's like, "Really? Are you sure?" Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, I'll turn around in here. Gotta swing wide with these long-ass semis. Yeah, then this is good enough for turnaround. Okay, so we're turned around. So where are we going first? We need to go to the warehouse. Although, there's stuff I can pick up at the farm, isn't there? Yeah, consumables come from the farm. So I'll stop by the farm first then. So my first destination is the farm, then the warehouse. Getting this to the farm is going to suck, but one thing at a time. And I think if I got to remember, stay to the right. Stay to the right as I go in is the safe part of the road to the farm. You'll see what I'm talking about when we get there. You'll see what I'm talking about. I don't think this is going to go particularly well either, but I'm doing it. I'm the one playing, and I'm doing it. Easy. It's going a little fast there. A little fast. Four-wheel drive on. I try to be pretty diligent about switching on and off my four-wheel drive because you can be more economical with your fuel that way. Okay. So this is pretty solid if I stay to the right. Will the trailer survive the way in is the question. I don't know. Oh yeah. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. So we need 2 consumables. I probably could have just taken a sideboard bed. That probably would have been a better... Take a sideboard bed and do this in stages. But I'm stubborn. Two consumables. Okay, so I'll turn her around. I'd be better off reversing, to be honest. Okay, now do I have the space to go around the silos? Let's see. Because it doesn't look very muddy here. Yeah, I can fit it around the silos. Sure. It's a bit of a tight squeeze. But I can do it. Just ratchet the trailer back. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Nope. It's fine. I gotta remember on the road out of here, stick to the left. Stick to the left on the road out of here. Or else I'm dead. Or else my truck is absolutely drowning. Oh man. I gotta remember, I can always winch to those power poles. Always winch to the power poles. If I need to. Brute force in this. Yep, got it. Yeah, we're fine. Old faithful Western Star. Doing it. Let's get it up onto the main road. Okay, where are we going next? So we got the consumables. And now we pick those up from the warehouse. So we're picking concrete slabs from the warehouse. Okay, so let's set a course for that now. Warehouse is just the other side of the dam. So we get to go over the dam. That'll be fun. I think there's just enough space to turn around in here. But we'll get our concrete slabs. Keep pulling it, and you're pulling it, and you're pulling it. Yes! Yes! This truck can do anything. Except for fish the Fleet Star out of the mud. Yeah, definitely get into Resynced. I'm about halfway through already, and it's only been a few days. That game is just as good as it was when it came out. A little better. I love those characters. Steed Bonnet is a riot. Edward's cool. Blackbeard is... Blackbeard. Blackbeard is still scary as hell. He's scarier now. Because he looks more unhinged the higher fidelity you give him. But I love Steed Bonnet. I forgot how much I absolutely adored Steed Bonnet. I love that guy. He's so funny. He just seems like a wholesome, goofy Chungus. See you later, Deposit Maker. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, take this turn. Fine, we're good. And then I need 2 concrete slabs. I can only take one, huh? Okay then, I guess I'm just taking one. One concrete slab. Okay, so where do these things need to start going? This needs to go to the preacher's house. Right, so preacher's house is just down the main roads. So I'll drop the consumables at the preacher's house then. I did this completely wrong, but I need to start dropping stuff off. I'll drop the consumables at the preacher's house. That's where I'm going next. And then I can drop one of the concrete slabs at the service hub. And then I'll have to go around and grab some again, but I'll head to the preacher's house. I don't know how I'm going to get this trailer into the preacher's house, but I will figure that out. I will figure that out when I get there, I guess. Turning this around. And I need to back up to give myself the space to get out of here. I'm definitely going to get caught. Actually, no. I have just enough space. Just enough space for everything. Yeah, I did this wrong. I didn't account for the concrete slab needing another slot wide, because the sideboard bed is actually wider than this. It's 2 slots, but it's much wider. Versus this sideboard semi is longer. Has more slots, technically speaking, but the cargo configuration is different. That's not something I knew I had to account for. But I'm learning. Okay, so preacher's house first. I think I can get this trailer in. I believe in myself. Gonna go past the farmer. Turn 4-wheel on just because of where we are. Oh yeah, this is definitely hitting different with all this cargo. This truck can handle it though. Okay, we don't have any resistance anymore. We made it. Okay. What? What did I hit? I don't know, man. That's Snowrunner. Sometimes you just be hitting stuff. Oh. This is service hub. So I'll bring one of these slabs to the service hub, and then we're on to the preacher's house, right? No. This is the garage. Oh shit, I should have gone by the service hub. Should have gone by the service hub. I still can. I should. It's right in front of us. Yeah. So I'll just go right in front of us and then I'll turn around. I should bring this one slab to the service hub. It's part of the job. Suboptimal. Very suboptimal. But I can at least put in part of the cargo. All right. Hit him. Okay, is there anything we need from here? Service spare parts. No, I don't need service spare parts. Alright, so we're gonna go to the preacher's house, which is right over there. Okay, good. And I'll fuel up. I'll fuel up by the preacher's house too. Easy. This little sideboard trailer is cool. I like it. I think a flatbed may be a little better, a little more practical, but I like that it has 5 slots. That's really fun to me. I could cut a corner and off-road. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I got to use my better judgment. I would have never made it. I would have never made it. Road's right here. Just take the road. I want to sort of take it easy down this road because it's easy to lose control of your trailers downhill. Okay, right here. I gotta cut it close. And there's the preacher's house. So we can get the preacher's house leg of this done now. How far in is he? Oh, not far at all, actually. Okay, so the preacher's house is done. Now we just have one concrete slab to the service hub and then one metal beams to the quarry. So I'm going to reverse into the gas station. Best way to turn around. Oh, it's just a trailer. It's just a trailer. It's fine. And then top off my fuel. Okay. So I need metal beams. Where do metal beams come from? I honestly don't remember on this map. Metal beams come from the warehouse all the way over there. Wow. Okay. Oh, there's a sideboard trailer with metal beams there now. No, what I'll do is I'll get the concrete slab, I'll deliver to the service hub, then I'll just have to... So I'll get the slab then. And the slab is... The slab is the warehouse. And the warehouse is across the dam. So I'm going to go here, 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 here. Yep. Best I can do. It might have been more elegant to just use a sideboard bed and then get a hitch trailer, or maybe a smaller semi with 2 slots. Well, no, actually the semi would sacrifice the saddle option. But I digress. It doesn't matter, we're hauling. We're hauling, boyos. I don't know how I feel about this horn. The Fleet Star has a better horn. Yep, we're gonna go across the dam. We're gonna get another concrete slab. Just one. Want to keep the trailer light as possible. And then I'll have to go to that other warehouse to get the metal beams. But I can do that kind of all in one leg. Yeah, this won't be a problem. I did not optimize this route at all. The Pacifics have the best sounding horns. I don't have any Pacific trucks yet. Thank you for coming to the stream, Justin. I appreciate you. My dad drove a Western Star for a few years. My dad used to do logging work as a trucker way back. I think even before I was born, and when I was a baby, he did logging stuff for a while, and then he did for about 30-something years after that, he did over the highway hauls for a very long time. So you could say trucking is in my blood, but this would be an embarrassment to my family, honestly. You could probably get horn mods. I'm running a couple cosmetic mods, but that's it. I want to keep this pretty vanilla because this is my first time through. But I like the Fleet Star horn a lot. The Chevy has a decent horn. Scout 800 has a decent horn. Those are all the trucks I have. And I'm not using any of the DLC trucks yet. I want to at least... I set a rule for myself. I want to at least get through Michigan and Alaska and kind of earn my stripes before I use any like unlocked DLC trucks. Because there's a couple DLC trucks that are just unlocked because you own certain DLCs and they seem way overpowered to me. Just based on their descriptions and what I've seen of them. And I want to really, at least in the beginning, learn things. Okay, I need one more concrete slab. Oh, I put that on the platform? Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh yeah, that takes up two slots in this trailer. That's right. Okay, so I have the concrete slab. So the concrete slab is going to the service hub. We also have stuff going to the quarry. So what I should actually do, I have one metal beams going to the quarry. So I'm going to continue on this way. I'm going to go up these roads. They get real windy in through here. I'm going to go up these roads to the warehouse, grab metal beams, double back, dump off at the quarry, and then end at the service hub. Is what I'm going to do now. So there. God be with me. All right, I got to turn around. Best way of turning around is probably here. Yep, here. Just enough room. Back up, gun it. Fit perfectly. I meant to do that. That's me. Best trucker in the world. Whoa. Is it that way? No, yes, it is. Okay, yeah, I'm going over the wood bridge. I forgot about the wood bridge, but we should be fine. It's stable. This truck can handle it. I like how you can knock over cones and signs with your horn. That's always fun to me. We'll do this, and then I'll probably do one more contract. I've been going over 2 hours. I wanted to go about 3 tonight. I can go probably about another hour. Because my girlfriend's going to be home from the late shift at some point, and we have stuff to do in the morning. So we need to get some sleep tonight. But this has been fun. I'm going to keep doing these. I want to do more. I'm not sure one stream a week is going to be enough. Because by the time this is done, I will have gotten like 1 task and maybe 2 contracts done. I don't know. I think I want to do more than 1 stream a week. So I might try to set up 2. 2 streams seems sensible. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Yeah, I technically can make it. I just gotta be wicked careful. Oh yeah, I am bouncing. This trailer is overkill. This run will be a little bit easier downhill. Yeah, this run will definitely be easier downhill. Learn to go wide and turn. Yep, I'm learning. Thank you, Justin. I am learning. I feel like my trucks will thank me as I learn to maneuver a bit better. Cause I'm hitting stuff. I'm bottoming out I'm bottoming out everywhere. Yeah, I'll learn. It just, I feel like this is a game, and I haven't spent much time with it, relatively speaking, maybe 10, 20 hours. But this is a game that I feel like people play for thousands of hours, and they're still learning maneuverability and how to optimize routes and stuff like that. Oh, big ups, Chio. Yeah, I'm doing Snowrunner live streams now. It just made a bit more sense to do these live. Oh yeah, okay. I keep doubting my route. My route planning's good. My route planning's good. I felt like doing these lives maybe a little bit more fun than making edited videos, and I'm having fun so far. I'm having fun. I will stream Metal Gear when it comes out, because I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4, but this is going to be my stream game for a while. And I'll probably find a way to stream this and Metal Gear concurrently. This is a game I could stream forever, because I love this game, and if I can find people that like watching this game, I'll stream it. There's at least three in there now, so big ups and thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I've never played Metal Gear Solid 4. Never. I never had a PS3. And I never bothered to emulate it. And as you know, I love Metal Gear. Metal Gear, Death Stranding, and Hitman are probably my 3 favorite game franchises. And Metal Gear Solid 4, huge gap. Huge gap that I'm looking forward to filling in. For sure. Oh my god, I'm such a terrible driver. Oh yeah, there's Spin Tires, there's Mud Runner, there's Snowrunner, there's Expeditions, there's Roadcraft, all the same lineage. I thought about Roadcraft, but I don't know, I'm more interested in driving the trucks than I am necessarily like manually building roads with the trucks. Okay, I gotta focus. Because I'm taking a semi-trailer over a piece of wood. Yeah, there's a ton of games in this franchise, but I bought Mud Runner, played it for like a couple of minutes, and it's very hard to go back to. Just graphically, it doesn't look that good. The resolution was really low. So I looked around and I talked to a buddy of mine, and he was like, "No, just go straight to Snowrunner. You're fine. There's still mud running in Snowrunner. You'll get the fix you need. And I love it. I'm absolutely hooked on this game. Like this and Assassin's Creed Resynced has taken up a lot of my time. And I've been playing Jump Space with Decepticon and Len the Deranged offline, if you know those guys. And Jump Space is a fun-ass friend game too. I recommend it. If you've got a couple buddies, hop into Jump Space. Great game. Alright, turn the 4 wheels on. This is a trek. My goodness. Whoa. I almost can't handle this, but we'll be going mostly downhill on the return. So we got it. We got it. Yeah, I feel like I need to, back to what Justin was saying earlier, I feel like I need to slow down and go wider through my turns. That's my problem. I want to cut everything too tightly, and I'm going a little too fast down hills and turns to where I'm hitting guardrails and I'm bottoming out. But I'll learn. See, like this. See, like that, there's a different way I could have taken that turn. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then I need metal beams for the quarry. Metal beams, perfect. You know, this wasn't an optimized run, but hey. Hey. It's fine. Okay, so we are going... So we're going to the quarry. I don't know why a marker ended up down there, but we're going to the quarry. So quarry, I can take highway there, and then I'll turn around and end at the service hub. Yeah. So quarry, I'm taking like all highway back. So I can go here, here. That's the plank of death. Here. Here. It's not gonna... I retract my previous statement. It's not gonna be all highway, just mostly. Mostly highway. I feel like if you were daring, you could take a few shortcuts. Like you could jump a truck down here. In certain circumstances, maybe. I don't know. But we're gonna go there. I'm gonna meticulously plot a route, or kind of meticulously. And this has to be highway. Pretty much. I can't really do it any other way. And then what I'll do is I will... Yeah, this is perfect, because after the quarry, I can turn left out of there, go over the dam, and back to the service hub, and then end the contract there. And then I want to stay on this road. Go down. Bound through. And then that's the quarry. Okay. Let's go! I've got to turn around, so I'll turn around in this direction. This game will teach you that taking a shortcut 80% of the time will take longer than just going the safe route. Yeah, I've had that experience before. There's been times when I was first starting in the Fleet Star, and I was like, "Oh, I can cut through this swamp to pick up this cargo, no problem." But then I end up spinning my wheels in the swamp and then just ending up, recovering back to the garage. It happens constantly, more than I would like to admit, to be honest. Earlier on in the stream, I had the idea, I was trying to do a cargo recovery task, and I had the idea of, I had the right idea, I think my thinking was sound, of trying to recover cargo with the Fleet Star, the cargo crane, and a sideboard bed, and then craning it back into the Western Star. And the Western Star had this trailer on it. The issue is, I got the Fleet Star stuck in sand, and then I brought the Western Star down to try and pull the Fleet Star out, so that I didn't have to recover back and like forfeit the cargo or whatever. And then I got the Western Star stuck. So I feel like that's a lot of the learning experience. Is like you get a truck stuck, and then you try to rescue that truck with another truck, and then you get both your trucks stuck, and then you end up having to recover. But that's just this game. This game is about hard lessons. But then when you learn those hard lessons, and you get to a point where you're applying the things you've learned, and you're just kind of figuring it out, that's where the joy of this game appears. The joy of this game is learning from your mistakes and then coming back and retrying things in a different, more sensible, more efficient way, and succeeding. That's the joy I've found in this game. Because Justin, if you go back and you watch the edited videos in this series, you will see me flip a service frame on the Fleet Star. Must have been 9 times. As I was trying to go down and rescue the Western Star, I flipped probably about 9 times, but then you learn. You learn how to handle the Fleet Star with a service frame on it, and you learn how the winch works. You learn to start the engine on the vehicles that you're winching. There's just a lot of things that the game, I mean, it's there, I guess, if you were to read the codex in detail. It's there, but you have to kind of poke at this game and learn. And that I think is what I'm having the most fun with, is poking at this game and learning its systems and kind of giving myself over to it, to be honest. The real fun is the challenges you give yourself. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm struggling with the base game, to be honest, because I'm still learning. But I imagine veterans of this game. I mean, I've already seen stuff. I've already seen, like, I haven't watched them, but I've seen videos on YouTube of people saying, like, I'm going to do all of Michigan, rear wheel drive only, and stuff like that. So there's people that do this entire game with highway tires. There's rear wheel drive challenges. There's no winch challenges. It's crazy, the depth to which you can challenge yourself in this game. See, I should have gone wider. I slammed my fuel tank. I'll learn eventually. I will learn eventually. I think this and then maybe one more contract, and then I think I have to be done for the night. But this has been, I have had such a fun stream so far. Getting 2 trucks stuck was one of the funnest things I've done in this game in a while. And that's one of the things I'm going to try to do. That's one of the things I'm going to try to do while streaming this game is I really want to challenge myself. Is like, maybe don't recover back to the garage right away, because when you're playing offline, the temptation is to just recover back to the garage right away. You say, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. This is unrecoverable. But sometimes the fun can be in recovering from difficult situations, because then you will have learned something. Versus if you just recover back to the garage, what are you learning? Nothing. Not really. But what I'm learning is you should sit with a problem in this game for a while and sort of poke at it. I don't really have the fleet to do elaborate recoveries necessarily. I have 2 trucks that I'm just barely scraping by on. But I'll get there. As I get more trucks, as I get more upgrades for the trucks that I have, as my current trucks become more capable, I will be able to recover from hairier and hairier situations. Okay, here's that turn. I gotta focus up. Because this is not really a road. I mean, it is. It is a road. Barely. I also feel like this is a major tipping hazard, by the way. This turn is. Like you said, Justin, I never would have made that turn if I hadn't gone wide. Like you said. Slow and wide. I'm learning. You're seeing the learning process right in front of your eyes. Okay, we're on highway. Nice and wide. Okay, I got this. I got this. I remember in one of my earlier videos, when I was doing this run for something else, I think I was just bringing like, no, I was scouting up here. I remember scouting up here in the Chevy scout truck. And I was like, oh, I'm going to have to pull a semi up here. And it's going to be a real experience. And I think I'm having a real experience pulling a semi up here. I really am. Okay, here's the quarry. I feel like there's a lot of potential for me to absolutely flip on my way down. So I am going to be slow and careful. That's a sharp left, but I think I can make it. No, actually, I can't. Not with this trailer. Not with this trailer. I'll continue up. Go the long way. Man, even getting things into and out of this quarry is a bit of a challenge. I've never been down here before. My first time. So, as Dwayne Pride would say, one of my favorite fictional characters ever, Dwayne Pride from NCIS New Orleans, played by Scott Bakula. He says, "Let's learn things," is something he often says when he's like, "Okay, team, we gotta go. We gotta investigate this. You do this, that," and then usually when he's like, breaking up the meeting, telling everybody to go, he goes, "Okay, let's learn things." I love that. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this turn. I've got no option. I've got no option otherwise. So I'm gonna have to pull this trailer down. Yep. Just like I've done it before. You used to watch that show with your mom? Yeah. You know what's weird? I discovered that show when I was in the hospital for a collapsed lung. And I love Scott Bakula. He's one of my favorites. Star Trek Enterprise, love it. I actually really like Star Trek Enterprise. It's a good show. People often say it's the weakest link of the Star Treks, and it probably is, barring the more modern stuff. But Scott Bakula is awesome. I love him so much. And it has another actor in it that I love, Lucas Black. I'm actually a huge Lucas Black fan. He's the guy. He's the Alabama guy. He is awesome. I love him. He's legit one of my favorite actors, and he's more talented than people give him credit for. It's just he can only play characters from Alabama. That is his limitation. Yeah, Quantum Leap. So I recently bought the entire run of Quantum Leap because my girlfriend had mentioned she'd never seen it, and she loves Scott Bakula as well. We're both massive Scott Bakula enjoyers, and she mentioned she'd never seen it, so I bought the whole run of Quantum Leap. I said it is awesome. It is an American treasure, some of the best American television that has ever been produced. And that's all there is to it. It's so forward thinking, and he's so good in it. It is. I mean, the whole cast is phenomenal, really. But Quantum Leap should be required watching, especially if you like Scott Bakula. It's so good. I love it. I saw it kind of way too young at first. My daycare lady, when I was about 6 or 7 years old, she used to watch Quantum Leap all the time, and she'd have it on because it's pretty much an acceptable show for children. There's not really anything that, I mean, it's a little dark and it gets grim sometimes, but there's not really anything, there's not anything kids can't handle in it, really. Oh shit, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I'm gonna destroy my engine. This truck's gonna need a rescue. Oh shit. I should not have done that. Now my fuel consumption is suffering. But I should be able to make it. Okay, the trailer's out. I should not have gone down here in this trailer. I should not have gone down here in this trailer. Now the trailer's stuck. Okay. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes, that was a totally illegal maneuver. Totally illegal maneuver I just did. But it worked. My truck is beat to shit. My fuel consumption is through the roof because my engine is damaged. Oh, the trailer was caught on a stone, yeah? Yeah, it was. I gotta learn the quarry better. There's gotta be a better way out of this quarry. It's probably a more permissible road. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of fuel. But if I can get her up to the main road, I could always recover and come back. I'll get it as close as I can. Is there a fuel station between here or there? No. I could rescue it. Yeah. I could actually, if this truck breaks down, which it will, I could bring the Fleet Star out with a repair frame. And I could give it some fuel. Just to do it like the proper way, instead of recovering back to the garage. That's, again, like I was saying, learn things. Yeah, I loved older shows, or even if you're speaking in those terms, like I love shows for older people. When I was a kid, my grandmother used to watch Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting, and she was an artist herself, or she wasn't like a professional artist, but as a hobby, she liked painting a lot. So she would paint along with him. So I'd be watching Bob Ross and my grandmother would be sitting there painting, and that's kind of what we did in the afternoons when my brother and I would go to New Jersey to visit my grandparents. You know, it was good, and I got an appreciation for Bob Ross. Arguably, Bob Ross was the first live streamer. If you really think about it, he was like proto live streamer. What he did was basically streaming, if you really think about it. Bob Ross was a pioneer in more ways than one. Because he would paint, and he would talk about like baby badgers and baby hedgehogs he was rescuing. He was an animal lover, you know? So he'd talk about like the animals he was rescuing. Or he'd talk about like a trip he went on with his son, like as he was painting. He did everything a live streamer would do. Which is great, which is fantastic. Like he would sit there and bullshit constantly. Yeah, it's like Justin was saying. I gotta take these turns wider. Yeah, this truck is gonna break down. There's no way this truck is making it all the way. But if it does, I'll send the Fleet Star out with a repair frame. Yeah, it's not making it. I mean, I can turn on the rear wheel drive to make it a little more economical, but we're breaking down. I just have to not break down in a bad place. Which I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll be fine. That right there was about the worst of it. I'll be on the by the time I break down, I'll be on the main highway. Heck, I might even make it to the service hub. There's a chance. Because I can go on 2 wheels the rest of the way. I'm definitely, if I make it to the service hub, I'm definitely not driving back to the garage. I'm going to recover. And then I think I'll find one more thing to do. And then I'll probably be out. Oh yeah. I think we're going to make it. We're on 2-wheel drive and we're not far. You cut your fuel consumption basically in half by flipping on 2-wheel. See, I could cheese it and go to the garage to do like a quick free repair just by going in the garage and backing out. But in real life, you'd want to deliver your cargo first and see to your truck when the job is done. At least I think so. And the service hub is right there. So actually, I think we'll have just enough fuel to turn this in, get the money, go back to the garage, put this trailer somewhere useful, and then take another contract. I think we've got just enough fuel to do all those things. This needed one more concrete slab. Okay, $5,000. There's a lot of people around here that owe you a real debt of gratitude. Thank you for the work you're doing. Keep it up. Okay. I have to get home right now. So that's out and to the right and turn in. Okay. I've got just enough fuel to get home and like nothing else. Okay. That's it. Got it. Oh yeah, I'll be cutting it close. If I run out of fuel, I'm still gonna LARP and bring the Fleet Star around. But I think I'll just make it. I've got 30 seconds of fuel left. Oh yeah, I'm on fumes. I'm out of fuel. Okay. I'm still gonna LARP and do the rescue. So I want to go here. I want a garage entrance. Go to garage. And I want to take the Fleet Star out and I'll give it some fuel. I'll give it just enough fuel to get in the garage. Sad. You were so close. You were so close, buddy. Source is Fleet Star to White Western Star. Okay. It has fuel. Let's back this up. Give it some space. Give your older brother some space, please. Give your older brother some space, please. Alright, she lives again. Alright, I want to put... Dude, this trailer is massive. It's so long. I want to put this trailer somewhere it's not going to take up that much space. I think what I'll do is I'll do a little loop around. I'll take like a wide loop around, or try to, if I was a better truck driver. And I want it to sit right there, sort of across from this tank here. Sort of on a diagonal. Yeah. Because this trailer, like, in this game, trailers have to live somewhere. Like, they're in the world. So that's accessible. Right there. That's, like, relatively easy to access. And then I'll LARP, I'll pull this into the garage like we're repairing it. And then I'll pull the Fleet Star. I want to... When I'm streaming, I want to LARP as much as possible. So I'll pull this in. It's like, boy, Norm, I need you to repair my truck. All right, so that's repaired. And now we're going out, and then we want to hop in the Fleet Star. Let me select the Fleet Star. Okay. So now I want to drive this one back. Okay. And then once all trucks are back in the garage, I'll find one more thing to do. Alright, so Husky forwarding. What else can I do here? Power lines. Those are all going to Island Lake. Those are all going to Island Lake. Deliver concrete slab and service spare parts. I mean, this is doable. I just don't think I should take this massive sideboard trailer, though. I could pick up... Do I have a sideboard trailer anywhere reasonable? So there's one at that warehouse across the dam. Service spare parts. I could buy one from the trailer store. It's not like they're expensive. Yeah. So I'm gonna do sideboard bed with a hitch trailer is what I'll do. And I want to take the Western Star because it's my beefiest truck. So this one doesn't have its own sideboard bed, but I'll buy a second. That's fine. Or I could do a flatbed. Flatbed I think is... Flatbed's 2 slots, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, I'll get this. And I'll have 2. And then I'll go to the trailer store and I'll get a sideboard trailer. I'll be pulling a sideboard bed with a sideboard trailer. And you know what? I want to track this. I think I can manage it. Sideboard sideboard trailer. Okay, I got my little convoy here. Alright, so first thing we're doing, we're going there. We're going to pick up service spare parts. And then we need concrete slabs from across the dam. Okay, good. So it's a tight little run if I can manage it. I think I can manage this. I would have preferred a semi to a hitch trailer, but it is nice having a pivot point. Because that 5-slot sideboard could do this, theoretically, but weaving that down the quarry, I shouldn't have been able to do it. I think this will be a little bit more manageable. Having the pivot point of a hitch will actually help get me in and out. I already feel the rolling resistance of that trailer, though. I am going to drive a lot more carefully this time. So service spare parts, I want to put these in the bed for now. And then we'll go across the dam for a concrete slab, and we only need one. Okay, so this is going to be simple. This is going to be that, 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 that. Okay, just need one concrete slab. This is nothing. No problem at all. I got this. Yeah, I am noticing that there is value in slowing down for your turns. Especially with this much cargo on a cargo bed. The whole handling feel of this truck changes. Like, I'm going to take it nice and slow and through here. Even though it's highway, I need to go slow and smooth. Okay, preemptively putting the 4-wheel on. I am going to get some rolling resistance in this trailer, I think. But that's why I kept it light. That's why I wanted to put the cargo in the bed. Because if the cargo is weighing down your back wheels, it seems like you get more traction, whereas if the cargo was weighing down, you know, the trailer hitch and not my back wheels, I'd get more rolling resistance versus traction. I've spent time reading about traction versus rolling resistance, and I'm reading articles because of this game to be better at this game. That's where my head's at right now. And it kind of applies. All right, we're going to go over the dam. What a foggy day. The fog in this game is really good, the fog effects. Artistically, this game is beautiful. There are parts of this game that look like a painting. See, that's why I should have slowed down. Heavier the load you got, the longer it takes to slow down. I need to learn these things. But you often learn most profoundly by making mistakes. That's just what this game is. You learn by making mistakes. Go click the playlist in the description. Watch any of my prior videos. When I was doing edited videos of this game not so long ago, I had to learn a lot of things the hard way. But I wouldn't have it any other way, honestly. Oh, I could have stopped at this trailer store. That probably would have been a lot better. Instead of pulling this hitch trailer the entire way. But it's good practice. And then I need concrete slab 1. Oh, I wonder. Can I... We don't need... Wait, I don't need a second sideboard trailer here. Can I reverse up to that one and click it in? Do I dare try? No. No. I think if I want to go around the map scooping up trailers, I can do that on my own time. But I probably should, just to consolidate funds. Go around the map and sell all the trailers I'm not going to use, and then just have a few solid trailers that I'm going to have. Like the 5-slot sideboard semi-trailer, I'd want that. I'd want one sideboard trailer hitch like this one. You know, it just makes sense. Okay, then we're going down to the quarry. I don't really know which roads are best, like which way is best. I want to say taking a right as I'm going in, staying straight, and then taking this turn. But we'll see. We'll see when I get there. But this is a much more reasonable, manageable haul than what I was trying to do with the 5-slot sideboard down there. Like, the engine is struggling going up this hill because the hitch trailer is creating resistance, but it's just the way it's going to happen sometimes, you know? I will get more powerful trucks as time goes on. But today is not that day. Okay, I think I see a way. I'm gonna go this way. No. Nope. Not today. Almost flipped it. Okay, I guess I'm going this way. I guess I'm going this way. Did the cargo unpack? I think the cargo unpacked. No, it didn't. I heard a ka-kunk. I think the trailer bottomed for a minute. Yeah, the trailer bottomed for a minute, and that's the ka-kunk I heard. See, I didn't want to go this way. I did not want to go this way. Because I knew this was going to be like a more severe turn, but the physics of the trailer forced my hand. See, I wanted to go that way. I wanted to go that way. See the way ahead of us? But I slipped. It was my own bad driving. I need to be better. That really was my own bad driving that forced me this way. Embarrassing. I can't believe I'm streaming this. Embarrassing. Oh, it's this way. Oh, there was already concrete. There was already a concrete slab or service parts or something on that trailer over there. That's what's confusing me. Oh, thank you, Chio. You are actually too kind. And this trailer with these cargo containers on it must be for a task or a contract. Gotta be. I have a concrete slab. It must not be packed. Oh, it did come unpacked. Okay. With these materials, we'll be able to start shipping out food in no time. Thanks for the help. Okay, now I need to go home. I need to go home. Best way up is probably the way I came. I should probably turn around. Yeah, I think I should turn around. But there's no elegant way to really turn around. So I'd have to reverse the dolly, which I'm not looking forward to. See, like I can kind of go forward, and I can kind of see, like I kind of know how the physics of this work. Kind of, and I can kind of force it down. Yeah, I'm gonna need to turn around. I'm reversing with a dolly hitch trailer in a quarry. This is rough. Okay, yep. Trailer's still up. We're fine. We are aligned. Hey! That wasn't half bad, actually. That actually wasn't bad. And then I can get up this way, I believe. See, I'm learning. Oh, see that? That is the axles of a truck. That is a truck carcass. Which means they lost the truck down here and just scrapped it. That's interesting. So they lost the truck down here. Nuts. Yeah, this is a lot better than pulling that beast of a 5-slot sideboard trailer up here. And then I can see the exit. No. Oh, these stones. Stones are wrecking my fuel tank. Stop. No! History almost repeated itself. Almost repeated itself. That is the exact thing that got me to drive the weird, stupid way I drove down. When I went down. I'm gonna try and get out this way. Hopefully I've got the torque. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it. Don't stop. Don't stop. Yes. Okay, now how are we getting home? We're out. How are we getting home? I need to turn around. So I'll go here. Actually, no. No, I won't. I'll just turn around. I can turn around. I can turn around. Turn around like this. No problem. And then I want to go here, 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 back across the dam, past the farm to the garage, and call it a day. I think, yeah, yep. It's about quitting time. I wanted to stream for about 3 hours, and then that was going to be it. So I will plot a route back home, park this trailer, and then that'll be that. What I'll probably do on my own time is I'll probably collect a lot of the trailers that are around the map that I'm not using and sell them back. But I want to keep this little guy because it's good. It's good to have like a little sideboard unit. Thank you, Shio. Thank you. Now I just have to not slip down on my way out. I hate this quarry. I'll learn. I'll learn eventually. This game is just hard when you're starting out. It's hard to know what to do. It demands... This game demands you engage with and learn its systems. And I'm very much still at the stage where I am learning. Yep, we're just gonna go home, park the trailer, put the truck in the garage, and call it a day. Ah, this is the golden hour. I'm gonna turn the lights off so you can better appreciate. See? Like this. Oh, I have a free camera mod, but it requires me to start an app before I start the game. Next time I stream, I have to remember to enable free cam. You can get some great shots. You can get some great shots if you're into photography and you enable free cam, but I forgot to turn the mod on before I started the stream. And I think you need to... I think you need to enable the mod and then start the game. Because it's like a PowerShell script. Like this mod that I have is literally just a PowerShell script that you run before you start the game, and then you start the game and it just lets you hit a button and put in free cam. I use free cam for thumbnails. But I forgot to enable it this time. I also have a color mod that makes my accessories and trailers match my truck paint jobs. It's nice. I am guzzling fuel. Good lord. Yeah, I'm not really running a lot of mods, just the free cam and the color mod. Because I want to play this as vanilla as possible, at least my first time through. Which is going to take 10 years at this rate, if I'm still in Michigan after 20 odd hours. But I think Offline, I'll scoop up a bunch of trailers. I'll get things organized. And then I think I might want to try to do some logging. Some of the bigger logging missions next time. Okay, so this is my garage. I think I'm going to cozy up the trailer right about here. And I'll let the wheels align. I'll detach. And then I'll pull this in the garage, and that'll be it. Okay, that's it. Look at my fleet. My fleet is growing. Wow. Yeah, these are all the trucks I have. That's it. Just these guys. But thank you everybody for coming by. Thank you Justin, Chio, Nocturnal, and Pasta Maker. I think that's all who stopped by and chat. But thank you everybody. Thanks for coming to the stream. I am going to stream this every Friday around this time. If you want to know, subscribe and hit the bell and everything. I definitely want to do Friday streams, and I may squeeze in other streams besides that, but at least one stream a week. Snowrunner is what it's going to be. Thanks again. Have a good night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye.